This was the first video I ever uploaded on YouTube. So basically, in this video, I talk about what you should do once you come to London, what all things you should take care of, what the priority of things are, how to get a phone number, how to travel, etc. etc. But today, I'm here for a completely different thing. Today, I'm here to tell you don't go to the London in UK. This has been my experience, and here's why. That is how much I scored in my dissertation. I had worked really hard in this university. I went to London when I was 28 years old. So I already had quite a lot of work experience because a lot of my friends told me that you'd need work experience. Despite all of that, I was reduced to minimum wage jobs. I had a lot of experience. I was one of the toppers in my college, and I kept applying to jobs, a lot of jobs. I'd made a video also about it, but in the end, all I was reduced to was minimum wage jobs. And don't get me wrong, it's a great experience going to a new country, figuring out another person's culture, living there, working on your own, doing everything on your own. It's a liberating experience. It's an experience you'll keep with you for the rest of your life. But at what cost? You're paying a lot of money, and at some point, you want to recover that money. And for that, you'll need a job, and you'll need to earn pounds to be able to pay back 30, 40, or how much ever lakhs you invested in. And it wasn't just me. A lot of my batchmates also weren't able to find jobs. So that is why I stopped posting, because I was in this really tough situation where I had worked so hard. I have so many degrees, I have so much of work experience, and still nobody cared to give me a chance. And that was the time where, I had to take a call if I want to stay here or not. I probably would have stayed, but probably I'll like to thank my stars that I've got a job offer from Pune. And a lot of you guys don't know, but I've spent the last 10 years in Pune. I've done all my education here. The initial few years also, I was working in Bombay, but COVID hit, so I was living in Pune. So this city feels like home. A lot of my friends here. So I felt like I should come back. And after all the hustle in London, I wanted to be in a familiar place where I knew some people, had some friends. And so I took the tough decision and came back, because I didn't want a lot of gap, because I already had a career, and a gap in the career, you know how it works in the Indian markets. So that was that. Having said all of that, it's not all sad. There are a lot of fields where there are jobs and people are still hiring. For example, if you're in finance, in IT, in consultancy, in nursing, in medical, these are the fields where they actually need people and skilled labor. I was from marketing and I was from content creation, and a lot of white people are doing those jobs. And I completely understand they wouldn't want an immigrant to come and take their jobs, doing something that their own people can do very well as well. So I understand why I didn't get this opportunity. But if you're still interested, this message was not to make you feel demotivated. This has just been my experience, and that's why I'm talking about it. And also the reason why I wasn't being able to post for 6 months, because I wasn't in a great headspace. But now I'm back in Pune, in a city I love, amongst the people I love. I have a nice job. I have a nice place. I was just setting up the past 6 months, settling in, meeting family, meeting friends. So it has been a refreshing experience, and I think I'm ready to post again. Having said that, to everyone who still wants to give it a shot, I'd say go for it. I just want to recommend you to be prepared to hustle. It's a very hard life out there in a foreign country. It looks very glamorous from here. However, you have to do your own chores. You have to go to college. You have to work a part-time job to be able to manage finances, because it's very expensive out there. But if you think you're ready for the hustle and you want to fight and you want to give it a shot, I'd say go for it. Don't listen to me. This was just my experience. I was sharing my experience. Hopefully, it'll help you make a decision. But either ways, I think you should always listen to your heart. And I'm going to see you next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.